Compound measures. We'll start with speed, distance and time. And you might remember from physics or junior school the triangle. The definition of speed is that it's distance divided by time. So if it's below distance, you'll divide it, the distance by speed or time, and if it's beside, you multiply. So if you wanted to work out, for example, speed, you cover speed up, and you see it's distance divided by time. If you want to work out time, cover time up, it's distance divided by speed. And if you want to work out distance, cover it up to see it's speed times time. Example. A car travels 14 kilometers per hour for 3 hours. How far does it travel? So how far is a distance? Distance is speed times time. The speed is 14 kilometers per hour. The time is 3 hours, and that gives 42 kilometers. And it's as simple as that because the units are hours, and hours are consistent, so no issues there. You try this one. Example 1. A car travels 17.5 kilometers per hour for 4 hours. How far does it travel? Well, distance is equal to speed times time. That would be 17.5 multiplied by 4. Non-calculator, so I double 17.5 to get 35 and double that to get 70. And that would be kilometers. Second type of example. A car travels 24 kilometers for 2 hours 15 minutes. How fast does it travel? Well, fast is speed, and speed is distance divided by time. The distance is 24 kilometers, and the time is 2 hours 15. You can't put that in to the formula as it is. You need to write it as a decimal or a fraction. 15 minutes is a quarter of an hour, so it's 2¼ hours, or it's 2.25 as a decimal. So if you put in 2.25, you could do that in a calculator. If it was non-calculator, I would multiply it by 4. Multiplying by 4 will make the denominator a whole number. Times the top by 4, doubling it gets you 48, and doubling it again gets you 96. Double the bottom gets you 4.5, and double that again, you get 9. So 9 goes into 96 10 times, and 6/9 left over, or you'd probably write that as 10 2/3. And what does that mean? It's 10 2/3 is the speed, and it was kilometers was in the numerator, hours was the denominator, so it is kilometers per hour. So it travels 10 2/3 kilometers per hour. You try the second example. A car travels 36 kilometers for 1 hour 20 minutes. How fast does it travel? So again, fast is speed. It's distance divided by time. It's 36 kilometers. And the time taken this time is 1 hour 20 minutes. As a fraction, that is 1 hour and a third. 20 minutes is a third of an hour. Now, I wouldn't want to do this as a decimal. That's going to be awkward. So what I would do is write that as a fraction, but maybe put it as 4/3. Now, if it's calculator, you can just divide by 4/3 in the calculator. It'll work. If you're doing it non-calculator, that's 36 divided by 4/3. So I'm just going to write that fraction as a division instead. And if you're doing 36 divided by 4/3, that's the same as 36 over 1 divided by 4/3, or 36 over 1. Keep the first, flip the second, and change the sign. And if we work that out, you can divide 3 by 4. And the numerator, multiply the numerators, we get 9 times 3 is 27. If we multiply the denominators, we get 1 times 1, which is 1. So 27 over 1. In other words, it would be 27 kilometers per hour. Okay, before we go on, I can just, because it's speed, there's another approach you could take for this as well. I'm just looking at ratios. So for the first one, it was 24 kilometers in 2 hours 15 minutes. So if you times everything by 4, you could say that it does 96 kilometers in 9 hours. And then you divide it by 9 to get what it would do in 1 hour, because you want to do it kilometers per hour. So it will be 96 divided by 9 kilometers per hour. Same for the second one. It is 36 kilometers in 1 1/3 hours. So if you multiply that by 3, you would get 108 kilometers in 4 hours. And then divide it by 4, 108 divided by 4 kilometers per hour. And then obviously you'd need to simplify both of those. So you get 9 6/9, or 9 2/3. And this one here would be 54/2, or 27. Just a different approach to non-calculator. Third type of example. A car travels 100 miles for 3 hours and then 20 miles for 1 hour. Find its average speed. So I want you to put in your notes this formula. And that is, to work out average speed, it's the total distance travelled divided by the total time taken. So here we have a car travels 100 miles for 3 hours, 20 miles for 1 hour. Find the average speed. You could say speed is the total distance, 100 plus 20, divided by the total time, which would be 3 hours plus 1 hour. So it's 120 miles in 4 hours, and that would be 30 miles per hour. You try this one. A car travels 180 miles in 4 hours and then 20 miles in 1 hour 30 minutes. Find the average speed. So that would be 180 miles and another 20 miles in 4 hours plus 1.5 hours. So 1.5 or 1.5. I'll do it as a decimal this time. So that would be 200 divided by 5.5. That would be the same as 400 divided by 11. And we can do that long division, or you can use your calculator for that. And you end up with 36 and then a remainder of 4/11. So 36 and 4/11 kilometers per hour. When it gets awkward enough like that, you might just be better with the decimal, which is 36.36 kilometers per hour. We'll finish by looking at converting speeds, and we're going to do together convert 15 meters per second into kilometers per hour. So if you imagine you're driving a car and the speedometer says 15 meters per second, not that you should be doing that anytime soon, but it wouldn't mean much to you. You'd want to know if it's how many kilometers per hour it would be, or many miles per hour. So we need to change the 15 meters per second, and just do it in small steps. I think the quicker you try to do it, the more mistakes you could make. So if you do 15 meters in every second, think about how far you would go in a minute. You would do 60 of 15 meters in 1 minute. That would be how far you go meters per minute. I'm not going to work that out, I'm just going to leave it there. That's how much you do in 1 minute. In 1 hour, you do another 60 of those, because there are 60 minutes in an hour. So that would be how many meters you go in 1 hour. And that's how many meters you go in an hour. To go into kilometers, the kilometer number is going to be smaller. To get meters to kilometers, you'd have to divide by 1,000. So whatever that answer is, divide it by 1,000 to get it into kilometers per hour. So you end up with you've got 54,000 meters per minute. Sorry, 54,000 meters per hour. And then when you divide it by 1,000, that will tell you that that is 54 kilometers per hour. Now, you shouldn't be sloppy there. You should always have equals as you go down to show that they're equivalent. Last one, convert 25 kilometers per hour into meters per second. So I would try to make the number big to begin with, so that's just my preference. So I'm going to change, if it goes 25 kilometers in an hour, I want to know how many meters would it do in 1 hour. So it will be 25, I can times by 1,000 or just stick the 3 zeros on there to say that it goes 25,000 meters per hour. If I wanted to change that into how many it would do just in 1 minute, how many meters it would do per minute, it would do 60 times less. And then if I want to change that into how many it would do per second, I've got to divide that by 60 again. And if you put 60 in the denominator, that will divide the 25,000 by 60 twice. So you've got 25,000 and you're dividing that by 60, which would get you 416.6 recurring, and then divide it by 60 again, and that gets you 6.94 meters per second, and that's to 2 decimal places.